there are hurdles that people have for getting into community, right?
Sure.
Just even the first step. We came through 2 years of isolation, almost like forced isolation. Virtual TV, virtual worships became the thing. Every single church at one point was on Facebook. Shout out to Life Church for Church Online. Everybody in the world was on Church Online at one point. It crashing servers daily. Like, like
That's right.
This was the thing. So now that we're opening back up, again, I say air quotes because please don't come close to me too much.
Yeah.
We still fist bumping, don't call for me and go home. Like we still there. But now that we're kind of opening up, we're saying to people, we're saying 2 messages. Oh man, here we go. We were saying 2021, you don't have to be in church as long as the gospel gets to you. Oh, now we're saying when to open back up. Oh no, don't stay home. Don't stay home. Community's over here.
That's right.
This is an issue.
Sure.
This is an issue. But how do you overcome that hurdle? Because you told me, and I'm saying not you, because I know I love you, but the church told me I'm isolated, but the gospel was ever I am. So I'm home, I'm watching, and I'm watching all the pastors. I'm good. Now you're telling me to come back out. Why is that such a hurdle, and how do we overcome that hurdle so you can get back into community of fellowship again?
Yeah, I think the mistake, what a strong word. I think the strategy that I saw a lot of churches employ during that season was, and I felt at the beginning, I was like, if I was the lead pastor, I don't know if I would have done that. The strategy I saw so many churches go with was the strategy of convenience. I saw so many churches go with the strategy of convenience, that we can record service or it's just pastor and the keyboard player, like whatever version of virtual church looks like for your church denomination or whatever. I saw so many places go with this strategy of convenience. And the difficult thing about convenience is when you live a life of convenience, that becomes what you serve. I serve convenience. I'm just trying to, what's the most efficient thing for me? What's the least amount of movement? What's going to cost me the least amount? The reason why I was uncomfortable with that strategy from the jump was because convenience has never really had a place in the kingdom.
Oh, come on.
This has never been part of like any strategy God has called. If you can find somebody in the Bible that God called and used to do anything miraculous, to do anything worthwhile,
come on,
and what that was convenient for them, surprise me with that verse.
Let me know. Let us know. Yeah,
maybe you found something in there. I don't think I'm so smart that I know everything. So maybe somebody out there can find a scripture, find a person. But every person that comes to my mind from the beginning, from Genesis, of God telling Noah, the entirety of humanity, water has come from the ground. But I need you to watch this, the next 120 years to build a boat. Because I'm getting ready to do something that I have never done before, which is send water from the sky now. All the way through the Old Testament, there's not a single person that God has called to do anything. There isn't a single disciple Jesus called who his requirement for them to follow him and to be his disciple was not to leave their profession. I think sometimes when we think about Jesus interacting with Peter, we think Peter was out fishing as a hobby.
Come on.
This was that man's livelihood.
That's what he did. Yeah.
He was a fisherman.
Yeah.
Jesus called him away from his. Now, think about Peter's wife. I don't know how spiritual some of the people watching your wives might be. I know Rebecca and I know Ashley.
Yes, sir.
They make the kind of women you come home and say, today without talking to you, I quit my job to follow Jesus. I think the My wife would be like, "Have you?
Have you lost it?"
I can't say what she was saying. Okay,
in a different language,
in a whole other tongue that I wouldn't even understand. I have to look at my kids and be like, "Kids, somebody please." But my point is this: convenience has never been part of the strategy of the kingdom.
Come on.
And so during the pandemic, what I saw a lot of churches pivot to was this convenience factor, and I'm like, oh no,